Well, I'm not sorting out all the camera work. Obviously, we've got 4 players in Iceland who are sorting that out. But let's have a look at them, shall we? So we can see here who our players are and exactly where they are throwing from right now. We've got Matti Fredriksson and Bjorn Steinar. They are both from Grindavik, which is near the airport in Iceland, and the main international airport, might I say. They're both representing Team 180. And we've got Jesper and Sigurður all from Akresk. Now, with any luck, I am going to change things up a little bit after the first couple of legs. So that would mean, all being well, that we can actually see the full screen board as well. I'll tell the gentleman that we're live. 1 second. Gents, we're all live and we're all ready to go. And there we go, just confirming with everyone that we are live and everything looks pretty good. So we're going to start with a split screen, but I'm going to have an investigation to see if we can do some individual screens as well. We should see the score on the scoreboard, and away we're going to go. This is one of the semi-finals. The other semi-final will be coming up at some point, and remember, this is the format for today. 2-5-0-1, 2 cricket, 2-3-0-1. 2-5-0-1, 2 cricket, 2-3-0-1. And... well, my scoreboard is not currently working. There we go. Is the scoreboard on? The scoreboard is on. By the looks of things. It says waiting for game start at the bottom, but there you go. Hope you enjoy this little experience. And no one seems to be throwing. Darts players? Any darts players out there? Well, don't quite know what's going on here. Oh, there we go. Matty throwing first. I think that's... no one seems to know the rules. I think we're supposed to start with a bull-up, but they've decided, instead of doing a bull-up, to make it a little bit easier for me controlling the scoring, they're going to let one of the teams just start. But I'm not actually sure they've had the conversation as to who is going to be starting. But there we go. It's all part of the fun, isn't it? Grindavik, Ekisfjotr and Akranes, all different areas within Iceland, which is very windy tonight. I don't know if you can hear Matty. In fact, let me put my stream on, see if they can be heard. Well, there you go. I can be heard, that's for sure. Oh, blimey, this is... oh, it's good fun. Listening to me. Let me know in the chat, can you hear the darts players and the darts going in? If yes, brilliant. If not, I'll try and sort that out for next time. As Sigurður, a couple of big ones there, and a treble 5. Not going to help his cause in the slightest. All games are going to be played today. Every single game we have, which is here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 legs are going to be played. It could be 18-0, it could be 9-all. You just don't know. MO, of course, is Matti Orn. That's his middle name, Örn Fredriksson. Jesper there in the bottom left. Lovely to bring you live darts back. I know there's other darts that are on currently at the moment. Don't give me any spoilers, please. I've seen the first 2 games. I've recorded the second 2 games. And my scoreboard seems to be a little bit slow. There is a way of sorting that out. I believe there is, if we do a bit of that. Bear with me 1 second, folks. Sorry, there's a... oh, blimey, what have I done? See, you trust me with the technology and everything breaks. So if I do a little bit of that, then a little bit of that. It all looks pretty good. But as far as I'm aware, the score... oh, there we go. We have scoreboard working. We have 4 boards working. Happy days indeed. So Matty then wants to get... He really wants to put Bjorn on a finish. Oh, that's good. Another one of them. I can hear I can hear Matty's wind whistling in the background. It's really windy in Iceland. Don't know if you can hear that, but I certainly can. He has left Bjorn on a finish, albeit rather quite a big one. So Bjorn, 2 treble 20s to start things off. Well, that's laying quite nicely. Oh, that's not. He didn't hit the underside of that dart. Well, that was a good last start. That was a really good last start. That leaves him with the small matter of 67. And Bjorn's gone all fuzzy. That was good, wasn't it? That was good. 100 there. Fantastic to leave Jesper with 72. But Matty then, the seasoned player, out of ball tops. Well, he's gone treble 15 for double 10. Okay. Out of ball's the approved route, but that'll do. That will do. So Jesper, another one of those. Is that in? I think it is. Double top. And he's just gone north. And the crowd in Eskifjotr not quite screaming just yet. And the fuzz of Bjorn's board, he has confirmed that that is in double 18. And Team 180, there you go. Oh, he's good. He is so good. Look at that. Look at that. He knows exactly what he's doing. 1-0 to Team 180. And they're just sorting out. There we go. It looks good, apart from you can't quite see the scores. I will change that. How's that for you? You can see the scores. And all is looking well and looking fine. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining us, this is Live Darts Iceland. You might look a little bit different to the way we normally do things. Why? Well, because it's me that's actually doing the streaming. I've not set up the cameras. They've done a very, very good job there at setting up 4 cameras in Iceland. They've all done it before, and I'm sure they'll do it in the future as well. And I'm sort of sorting out the software and whatnot. It's going to be a bit funny because we've got a game of cricket coming up. Cricket relies on a visual scoreboard. And I haven't really worked out how I'm going to allow the visual scoreboard to occur. But it's part of the fun, isn't it? We bring you live darts at Live Darts Iceland. That's exactly what we're hoping to do this evening. Thank you so much if you're joining us, by the way. We are aware that there's other darts going on. Other more professional darts. But if you want a bit of a break from the pro darts, because I've spent many, many, many a day over the last week watching darts, it's nice to hang out here with 4 minor darting celebrities, all from Iceland. In brackets, of course, is the team they're on. This is doubles. Everything's doubles. And, of course, the city they're currently in. Grindavik, which is near Keflavik, and Eskifjotr and Akresk. Probably pronounced slightly differently. That's a good treble 18 there from Sigurður. Bjorn Bjossi, I think his nickname is. Only 20 scored there. Wants to switch. Yep, he's thought about that. He's thought about that. Single 20 would have left Kak all. I think that is 85 scored. That leaves Sigurður with a 1-2-1. Matty's going to want to take out this 81. Is that 9 scored or is it 5? Well, he didn't hit the bullseye, just teeing it up there for Bjorn. Bjossi, he'll be back for tops if Sigurður can't get this 1-2-1. Treble 17 would have left the red bit. Three of the players are playing on 180 boards. Jesper playing on a unicorn. Of course, both the Team 180 players are playing on 180 boards. And that wasn't great there from Bjorn. Hits the big 5. Oh, Jesper hits the big 5 as well. Similar mistake. Double 16. And I don't speak much Icelandic, but nay means no. $30 scored. The Akresk is standing right in the way of that double 5, but it wasn't in. A little bit nervy. Oh, and Bjorn can't find double 8. So it is over to Jesper to hit double 5. The bed we can see quite clearly here. Can he see it quite clearly? I think so. He's got all that right to aim for. That's in. That's a good dart. He's dealt with that very well indeed. Well done, Jesper, who levels things up at 1 apiece. It's going to be a game of cricket now. You can see my mouse moving in the background. For ease, we're going to leave the scoreboard as it is, so you might have to do a bit of memory there, but that treble 20 has been opened by Jesper. And a couple of 19s there for Bjossi. So Sigurdur might go for the 20s. Oh no, we'll want to take hold of these 19s. 19 and an 18 there, Matty then. 18s you'd think would be the target. So Team 180 own the 18s, Akresk own the 20s and the 19s. So you might think here, yes, we're going for 17, so it's staying at the 18s. And 36 have been scored. Oh, maybe not. I thought they had. No, they haven't. I stand corrected. They've closed out Matty's 18s. There you go. That makes sense to me. Well, attempting to close out Matty's 18s. So there you go. Bjorn has hit the first 18 outside of the 3 to open or close. And they are very much up and running. Remember, we are playing 501, cricket 301. 2 of each 3 times. So plenty, plenty, plenty. Lovely treble 17 there from Sigurdur. And the 16s have been opened. How's this? How about that? A little bit amateurish from me, but it'll do. How's that? That's all right, isn't it? We can see clearly. And come on is the cry. So the 19s are the only bed that's completely closed at the moment. Jesper and Sigurður at the bottom. Still have hold of those 20s. That's a good dart from Matty. That's good stuff from Matty. So, Akresk a little behind now. Team 180 started off a little slower in this leg. Another couple of 16s to add to the repertoire from Bjorn. I assure you that was aiming at the 15 to start in the 15 rolling. It's close, this one, isn't it? Every throw seems to be other opponent gets a little bit better. And each opponent seems to be taking the lead with every throw. Lovely, lovely stuff there from Matty. That's good indeed. Oh, there's 3 points in it. Is it going to go down to the bullseye? It's possible. Yes, but with the darts. Bottom left as well. And we're in action as well. Let's see if I can get rid of that. And there we go. Yeah, I think there was a little bit too much processing in my computer, and it didn't like it. But we are back, and we are ready to go. It looks as though, for me, Jesper and Sigurður of Akresk won that first cricket match to take the 2-1 lead. Remember, it was Matty and co, Team 180. Who had taken the initial lead. But Akresk pulled it back with cricket. Have now taken the lead themselves. Rather impressively indeed. The wind whistling in Grindavik. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll be really eager to hear if you can hear that. But yeah, very windy indeed. Iceland's known for often being breezy. I'm just having a quick look at the stream now. I think it's a pretty good job, really. I mean, if I can say so myself, I did it. But yeah, it's looking all right. So what have we got here? Again, it's a very close game. They're evenly matched in cricket, aren't they? Evenly matched around the treble and single hitting. If you don't know what cricket is, have a quick Google of it. Obviously, there's a cricket in a field, but it's a game where you never have to hit a double in cricket. Some people sometimes go for it. You hit a number 3 times, and then you can start scoring on that number. Your opponent hits the number 3 times. You can't score on that number. It's that straightforward. It's all about going for the right things at the right times. Very big in America, very big in Asia, very big in soft tip darts. Occasionally played in steel tip darts. And that was good there from Matty. That gives Team 180 the lead. Thank you is the call. Jesper going for those bullseyes. And I think he's just hit one, they'd call it a single bull in the soft tip world. One outer bull, one green bit. And Matty has done the same. Can he get another? He can't. Come on, you hear the cry. It's 1 strike each against the bullseye. Sigurður up next. Sorry, Bjorn up next. That is the bullseye. Well, that's 1 bullseye, and he did really well with the first start, but couldn't follow it up. So it is Team 180 who do own that bullseye. And Akresk are going to look to close it out. Is that 1 bull? Is that 1 bull? Yeah, it is. Nice. And cricket, at the moment, is owned by Team Akresk. Very good indeed. Well, it's Tool. I think I lied to you and said it. Oh, no, sorry, it was. I think I was right. We'll minimise this for now, and we don't need it in its full glory as of yet, do we? If you want to see the scoreboard in its full glory, you can have it in its full glory. How's that look? Nice and professional always here on Live Darts. No, joking aside, we are usually pretty professional at this. Matty's Very good at the streaming. I'm a novice. This is my first ever effort. I think it's an all right effort. Remember, this is double in to make the format just that little bit longer. It's 3:01. It's going to be quick, but to make it a little bit longer, we do the whole double in shenanigans. That's 41. He's knocked off the odd number, not intentionally as Jesper, but it leaves Sigurður with his 110. Big ask for Matty. Another. Leaves the double. Oof. He dealt with the single well, because the single was lying awkwardly, but he managed to find a good single there. Couldn't get to that double. So Bjorn... Yeah, I've got these names mixed up. That was Sigurður's miss. I'll change that up for you. Game shot in 2 is the call. Good stuff there from Jesper. The one on the bottom really is Bjorn. Me spelling Sigurður wrong. There we go. It's almost like it never happened. Perfect. You never even notice it. Now I've got one of each on the top and the bottom. I think when the system crashed, it decided to flip them for some sort of reason. But hey, who knows? Who cares? 76 Matty, top left, that's for sure. Is he going double-double? No. There was no double-double there. Well, there was before the dart, but anyway, he's just gone in on the tops. Needn't worry. Lovely, lovely stuff there from Sigurður. That was a nice visit. Treble 20 there. And that was good from Bjorn, if that's it. Now looks into me. Does it look into you? Thank you very much. Bjorn takes that one. And we are 3 apiece. .501 now, not double in, it's straight in. It's going to be Team Akresk who are going to kick things off in this leg. Sigurður's got on pinned in a good one as well. Matty will look to follow. That's good. And that's a straight ton. That's good from Jesper. They're hitting the trebles now, aren't they? And 1 second, I think that was in Icelandic. Just sorting himself out, possibly running repairs. And a couple of 19s to follow that treble 20. Pioneer on 301 is probably not going to get to a finish. Not going to get to a finish, should I say. Oh, he didn't want that. You know, 60 would have been all right. 85, something like that. Didn't want to leave Matty back on 271. Oh, this is good from Sigurður. Very good indeed. That was the first 180 of the stream. That was brilliant from Sigurður to leave double 12. And Matty only 58 there, so that was great teamwork from Akresk. Seriously well done, that's who, Team Akresk. Who now? Take that 4-3 leads. Pressure is on Team 180. Must hold throw here. That's good. That's a really, really good way to open up when you know you need to hold throw. That's really, really good there. Oh, look, it's almost like I've done it deliberately. You got top left, top right. Bottom right, bottom left. That goes around like a clock. Totally unintentional, but I'll take it any day. Just working out exactly what has been scored. Jesper with the darts. Not the best visit. Matty pinned in a ton 40 with his first visit. Can he pin in something similar? Not with darts like that. I think that one's in. 68, the score called. A single either, well, treble 20, treble 1, single 5, not being great. And that's all right. That's okay. The treble 19 there. Bjorn has done the same thing again. Oh, he's doing it again. Not another one, surely. Oh, that was even worse. Not much you can do there. You hit 2 5s, you have to switch. You got no marker on the 19s, and it goes into the 3. We do see that time and time again. Not by Bjorn, by the way. We just do see that quite regularly. Just the way it goes sometimes. Well, hanging on in there, those darts. Can Bjorn pinning a ton 40 or a ton? Even staying straight would be really good. That's not what he wanted. Staying straight would have been perfect there. Absolutely perfect. That was a ton for Jesper. That puts Akresk in the driving seat for this one. Well, he was going for... I assure you he was going for Alta Bull there. That leaves 1, 2, 3 downstairs. Treble 18 possibly. Doesn't need to go that. Treble 20 is fine. That's fine. Didn't need to go treble 18 because come back for 50, come back for 44. It's much the same. You practice on the 20s all day long. Oh, he's got it, hasn't he? He's only gone and got it. Great tops there from Sigurður. And now it is 5-3. In favour of Akresk. Remember, 180 did the first leg. Team 180 started things off with the first leg. The 20s are open. The 19s are open. Oh, that's good stuff. It's darts 2 in the treble 19, dart 3 in the treble 18. That was really good. And 9 points is all they need. 10 points I think they need to win. There's 18 games. Yeah, so they get to 10, they've won. But all games are going to be played anyway. It won't be 18-0, of course. If you're wondering what these numbers on the screen represent, the number at the top is their average in this leg after the darts. So before that one was thrown, it was the team Akresk were averaging 4 marks. That's effectively a treble and a single for every time they visited. Now it's gone down to 3.5. That was a good last start. I think that last one's gone into the 8s, which is not ideal. Again, we've played, how many games? 3 games of cricket. This is the 3rd game of cricket. And it's all very close. 10 in it at the moment. Team 180 desperately needs to get legs on the board, because there's a little daylight between the two. It's certainly all far from over as of yet. Who would I have made favourite before a dart was thrown? Probably 180. Matty, we all know about Matty. Played at Q School. Played in the PDC Nordic and Baltic events. One of the finest artists in Iceland. Bjorn as well. He's been around for a while. All these 4 have been around for a while. I'm sure they've all played in PDC Nordic and Baltic, especially when it's in Iceland. Oh, Bjorn looking... Oh, that's a good treble 16, wasn't it? Well, I wondered what he was going to go with that last start, because it looked to me as though the bullseye might have been blocked. Anyway, just ensuring he has more points to play with. The bullseye is now property of Akresk, and that's a ball from Matty. That's a ball and an outer ball from Matty, which gives them the game. So they have pulled one back, 5-4 now. Would love to win the next as well. Would love to win the next as well. Even things up going into game number 11. That's what they want. It is Team 180 with the darts here, so they have got that advantage. And look what Matty's doing. Oh, he's not going to go 18s, is he? Wonderful stuff there from Matty. 7 marks, treble 20, treble 19, a single 18 for good measure. And that was a mistake from Sigurður for numerous reasons. Number 1, he's hidden left and right on the 20s. But number 2, he should be trying to open up those 18s and trying to score as much as he possibly can. Yeah, that's good stuff there. That's good stuff there. 4 17s. And that's 4 16s for Sigurður. That's good as well. Is that... I think that's a couple of trebles there. If it is, it's 48 scored, so we'll know exactly. But that was, well, 7 hits. 7 hits it is. Still got a fancy 180 here, just because of all the collateral, all the, not collateral, what's the word I'm looking for? Their ownership, all of the properties they currently own, if this is Monopoly. Matty's scoring on the 19s. That's a good treble, isn't it? He's so good, he is. 19, treble 16, single 15 as well. And nothing there from Sigurger. Not the best visits. Look what they've got. They've got 18s that are completely untouched. Bjorn and Matty. 17s that are untouched. 15s that are untouched. Went for a couple of 15s to open things up there and the bullseye. And even in scores, this one's close. And that was good there from Jesper. 3 bullseyes. That opens up the bulls. Matty trying to close them out in super quick time. Oh, is that in the middle? Is that right in the middle? I think it is. Yeah, that was great, that was. That was really, really good there from Matty to now draw things level at 5 apiece. Brilliant, brilliant stuff there. And our regular scoreboard is back to where it belongs. And we continue. Double in. Akresk are going to start things off. Specifically Jesper. And 1 high, 2 low. And Bjorn needs no chances. It was 55. It was treble. It was tops treble 5. I thought that was a nice ton, but it was just next to it, right on the wire. Well, Bjorn will be first to a finish. Can Jesper force Sigurður to a finish too? Well, not if he scores like that. Is that 40? Treble 5? 520? The way he's on. 156. Which is probably slightly easier than the 146, just because you might get yourself 1 dart at double 146, but you'd likely to go treble 20. I would anyway. To leave 26. Ironically, I quite like 26. Whereas 156 is one of the few 156, one of the few checkouts that you have to go one route and one route only. Matty liked that a lot. Consecutive legs. 3 consecutive legs now for Team 180. They have taken the lead. Again. They've regained the wonderful lead. Didn't like that one, though. You might see my mouse moving around. See if we can get full screen. Wouldn't it be great to have some full screen? Misses galore from everyone. Is there pressure? Come on, is the cry. tried a little bit of magic to try and see if we can do some full screen so I could switch between the scenes. You might be used to that if you're watching Live Darts. If you're wondering why things look a little bit different today, well, the reason is I am the one responsible for everything you can see. I'm sorting out the camera work, the graphics, etc., etc. If you're wondering what's going on, by the way, bang, here you go. Plenty of darts. 18 legs will be played, to be precise. I think Matty's finally out. There you go. Matty's finally pinned the double. There we go. That's more like it. Double two. Oh, and it's not there. They've managed to leave the madhouse where Matty and Bjorn aren't yet on a finish. Now, I wonder if Matty and Bjorn are now going to win this leg. It's very possible. I'd like to see Akresk win this leg, because that would be complete justice, because they deserve it. They've had a great leg. But Mrs. Galore, double one, is very dangerous indeed. That's now 3 darts for Bjorn to see if Matty can get Matty down to a finish. Jesper does something similar. 180 become favourite for this leg. Well, that's not the best they could have done. 139. So they should have 6 darts at this 2. They might need 6 darts at this 2. Go really wild and they start wild and high. It's exactly what Jesper wants to do. That's good. That's wild and high. Another one a little bit nearer. That's good. Don't know if it's too good. It might have been a little too good. I don't know if the flight is blocking the bed. It looks like it from this angle. Can't quite see unless you're there. Oh, this is great from Matty. This is great. Yes, Matty has. He's going to do it. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. 82 left after that treble 19 is just gone in. But Sigurður's still got to hit this double one. He has, and he did deserve it. That would have been the comeback leg of the year in Live Darts Iceland if he did manage to pin that double top. But Sigurður does well there to hit that double one, because double one could be the most horrible double on the board. That was a couple of legs of 301. They cannot be separated. It's now Team 180. Correction, Team Akresk are going to throw first in the battle of the 501s. Steady start from Jesper. Hope you're enjoying this. I certainly am. Sorry I've not got your full screen. I'm going to work on that for the next stream. Don't you worry. There's a first time for everything. I think this is pretty good. You can see all 4 dartboards. It'd be nice to be able to see them in great, big, high quality. That's coming. That'll come. I can hear Matty's background. Very, very windy. If you're wondering what this is, by the way, it's 4 Icelandic darts players battling it out in Rubix is the name of this tournament. And it's a semi-final. Both have won through. Well, I don't think you can hear the... I've just been listening to the stream myself. I don't think you can actually hear the audio from the boards. There will be a way of fixing that. There's Matty looking to pin in the 1080. There it is, the second of the match. I think it was Sigurður that hit one earlier. Not well of this entire match from Team Akresk. Matty has now hit one of his own. Very nice indeed. That tees up the 101 for Bjorn. Oh yeah, single one. Double top for a ton one. He's just inside. He didn't like that. He didn't like that either. Yes, but then 17s should be the target here. What's he fancy? 10? 18? Well, it's not... It's alright. It's not what he wanted, but it's alright. Double 10. Treble 10, double 10. I like that way going for 50. When you're not going for it, it can really throw you off guard. Because you need to think, what do I actually need? Oh, he's done very, very well there. Brilliant stuff there from Jesper. Jesper Sand Poulsen pinning in treble 10, double 10, 50 and 2 darts to take the lead once again. Very nip and tuck. If it does end 9-all, I'm not sure what happens. Team 180 are kicking this off. It's another leg of cricket. I think the final leg of cricket. I'll get your scoreboard up so we can see exactly what's happening, what's needed, what you're getting, etc., etc. There it is. And the cricket legs have been started much better, as a rule, by Akresk. Well, Team 180 have the better of this one so far. Couple of 17s there. Oh, that's good. This is 4 17s. Is he going to make it 7? Nope. That's 5, but that's all right. And Bjorn just opting for scoring. Trying to increase that number. It's all about, of course, scoring and closing out your opponent's numbers. I don't really know the... There is a phrase I'm thinking of, and I can't think. Hardly anything new for me there. Jesper has 2 good darts, the treble 20 and the single 19. So Matty will look to score on these 19s. Is he going to stay there? Well, fair enough. Close out those 17s. Why not? So 16 is the intended target here. Oh, that was really close. That was a well-thrown dart. It was. But Bjorn could cause some damage here if he gets a treble 16. Well, he's getting closer. It was an aggressive dart. He did the right thing, but couldn't quite find it. So you'd rather now think that Jesper and co are going to pin in as many 16s as they can to increase this 85. That's good. That's really good. 4 16s and a 19 by the looks of things. So Matty, 19s perhaps? Yep, wants to score as many as he can. He'd love a 1-3-3 from these 3. Not going to get it anymore. But wants to treble. Well, he's not happy with that. It's all right. It's a couple of singles. Could have done a bit better. 3 singles would have been good. They have the lead by 3. The 19s are now closed for business. Oh, that was a great last dart. That was a really good last dart. Well, I said the 20s are closed for business. I think I told a slight lie there. And talking of closed for business, I think Bjorn's darts are closed for business, because that was quite possibly a cardinal sin. '18s, goodbye. And he didn't want to hit the 2 there. Well? What? Well? 15s are untouched. I don't quite know what the, he's a little bit perplexed. Is it because he can't see the 15s? If that's the case, double 15's fine. Good effort to go for that treble 15, to be fair. But if you can't get the treble 15, you want to go for 15s. Double 15 is the next best prize. More risky, but if you play aggressive, you don't guarantee a single, because there's no such thing as a guarantee in this game. But increase your chances. Oh, that's one either side. That's the second time in 2 visits he's done that as Sigurdur. That was unlucky from Akresk. Or was it Bjorn? Oh, I don't remember. My brain can't cope with all of this. 4-player multi-screen. I am loving it, though. I really am. $45 scored there, so they should get 166 if my math is correct. There we go. Yep, they opened it with that last dart, and they are now off and running with it. Two single bullseyes. That's the one. But it is Akresk in the driving seat. That's beautiful. Some of the bull shooting's been good. Needs to be careful here. Did he get it? 3 bull. Or was that 2 bull? 2 bulls. So Bjorn can go for the bullseyes. Needs to hit at least 2 here. That's 1, I think. It was 1, but I think Jesper can close things out with a bull of his own. There it is. Jesper closing out that bullseye. Hits the green bit, takes the game. And guess what? It's now 8-6. All legs. I think all legs are going to be played. There's a lot of excitement in the background. Oh, they're saying thanks, Robbie, which means the game is very much over. I thought all legs were played, but it isn't. And Matty's saying, please follow me. Thanks so much for joining. I'm going to leave now because it's